have a close loved one, as close can be, who wishes to remain anonymous. I don't know what that's all about, but the person is interested in journalism. They're starting out as a student journalist. So I want to let them know, if you want to be a journalist, one of the most important things to know is only ask questions. I am not a good journalist, so in this video I will ask questions and I will let you imagine the answers. I know you can't talk about anything that relates to capability, so what's your capability? Can you read an Apple Watch on an enemy combatant's wrist? Can you read a license plate on a speeding vehicle racing down the highway? Just exactly what can an analyst see on a target like Maduro in Venezuela?
Redacted. Stricken from the record.
My dad was on the front line in Korea, and for years, until he was probably 85, he always said he was a cook. After he died, I dug up some photos from his album, and I found out the only thing he cooked were potential communists. I can only assume why frontliners don't like to talk about what they do, but I have to ask, what did you do?
Redacted. Stricken from the record.
I know you did multiple tours leading up to Afghanistan. How did you operate? Did you sit in a lawn chair in the sand wearing a t-shirt and tennis shoes or sandals with a geospatial controller in your hands looking at a computer screen? What can you say about that?
Redacted. Stricken from the record.
I couldn't find any authentic images online showing the scenes of the damage assessments I know you perform after a target is hit. What did you see that the DoD, National Geospatial Agency, whomever doesn't want the public to see or know about?
Redacted. Stricken from the record.
You're one of my best friends. We share DNA. I know you. I've known you since we were probably 5 years old. I know we volunteered together with the developmentally disabled at a summer camp. You were the only one who had the guts to change the swimming suit of the I'm not going to say worst, the most challenged young man at camp. He was in a wheelchair. He could barely move, and you in the bathroom took off his suit, put his clothes on. I could go 5 minutes talking about what a nice guy you are. And my dad was an awesome guy. Your dad was an awesome guy. That's why you are an awesome guy. What does it feel like when you have to go to war and do what nobody wants to do?
Redacted. Stricken from the record.
Okay, that's it. I know you told me you didn't want to share your experiences. Totally understandable. You didn't want me to sensationalize anything. I hope I didn't do that. That wasn't my intention. Don't want to lose a best friend, a family member. If you look at this and you don't like it, I'll pull it down. I'd just like to, do a podcast at some point. We can blur your face, whatever, and just talk about it so people know what war fighters have to do right now in Iran, What they'll have to do after that, probably a long time, this will go on. I think the people have a right to know, and they should know.